All right, well, good evening, gentlemen and ladies. Thank you for joining us for our march off the beaten track. Going to start this evening with an update by Robin Peel about our upcoming National Narrow Gauge Convention.
Thanks, Russ. So I know I've done this for the last few weeks, so I'll try and be relatively brief, but hopefully you can see my screen here. You should be doing. So I'll give you a quick update about where we are. I think everybody here today knows that we're having the 42nd National Narrow Gauge Convention Thursday, September the 1st to Sunday, September the 4th. It ends on a Sunday, not a Saturday, this year in downtown Tacoma in beautiful, stunning Washington State. So you can register now and find all the information on at seattlennngc.com. We're updating the website almost daily right now as new information comes in. So that's what's happening this year for the Narrow Gauge Convention. We had a meeting of the committee that's organizing this last night, and so making a lot of progress on a lot of fronts. So there's quite a few little pieces of information to actually share with you today. First of all, the Overflow Hotel has been arranged and is available to book. There's a link to book it on our website. You can go there and find that. It is the Marriott Tacoma Downtown. It's the exact same rate as our core hotel, $139 a night. Took some arm twisting to get that. It's literally one block away, a slightly long block, but it's in the next block, so it's really quite convenient. And it's a brand new hotel, so it's actually very, very nice inside. That's number one. Number two is the shirts, which I think Russ is so gracefully modeling there, if that's the right word. We have those arranged, and they will be on our website as soon as I actually figure that out. So probably later this week, I hope to do that. There's an example of what they'll look like up there on the right. We will have polo shirts and long sleeve and short sleeve denim shirts with the logo on them. We think the price, unless anything changes, probably going to be $35. We're not really making much money on that. And we have to charge you a Washington state sales tax on top of that too. So I'll figure that out, and it'll be on the website very, very shortly. As you probably realized, right now, anyone who's registered, and thank you for doing that, it has been early registration for $125. We go to the regular registration rate on April Fool's Day on the 1st of April. So if you haven't registered yet, you can save $25 by doing that right now, and until the rate goes up on April the 1st. Those details will be on the website. We'll be making sure on the various social media channels, Facebook and the groups.io, that people are aware of that. We discussed a little bit last night at our meeting about extra fare tours. It's been slow to arrange those because COVID has made it hard to get to places and check them out as we might have done in advance, but we're actually making progress on that now. So one that we'll probably do, we're still organizing it, is to the rather nice Northwest Railway Museum. And it is a railway museum, not a railroad museum, so I apologize for that. But the Northwest Railway Museum in Snoqualmie, Washington. And if you can pronounce Snoqualmie, you're doing good. We will probably do a bus trip from the hotel out there, and it will be probably a fairly good trip with a lunch included, a guided tour of the museum, a ride on the train out to Snoqualmie Falls, and so on. So we're planning the details on that, so watch the website for details of that. But that will almost certainly, I think, be on Wednesday, August 31st, the day before the convention actually starts. By the way, finally, before I'll mention this right now. The closing night event, we do believe we've got a speaker, Lynn Modinger, who, if any of you remember, he was our guest speaker in 2012 at the Narrow Gauge Convention in Seattle. He's going to be talking to us about the East Broad Top, which I think will be of interest to a lot of you. And I believe he's doing some consulting work there right now. So he's volunteered to be our guest speaker on the closing night, which is on the Sunday evening. And in addition to that, we have updated on the website now what the outline of the daily schedule will be. So we will be starting activities on the Thursday afternoon with layout tours. So you can come to the hotel, register on the Thursday morning, get your information and go out on layout tours that day. And then we'll get started in the Hotel Murano in Tacoma at about 6:30 on that Thursday evening with the usual clinics, the contest room open, and so on. And we'll be accepting contest entries during the day on that Thursday. That's the plan. So that's where we are right now. Quite a few things you can see are happening. The website is a place to go to get information. Please note that the registration fee is going up. We've actually had a nice steady trickle of registrations over the last few weeks. It's ticked up a bit, which is great, but we do want to see more. We're still a bit nervous about COVID and global events and so on going on right now. So please register. That makes us feel more comfortable that yes, we can go ahead with this, and we've got the critical mass we actually need for that. So that's it from me. Please go there and register. The website, we're making that as the one place to go for information on there. It is changing all the time. Russ has pretty much finalized actually a clinic list. So we will be perhaps putting on a draft. That will almost certainly change, but a draft of the clinicians and the clinics that will be on the website very, very soon. So thank you. Thanks for your attention. I tried to keep that very short. I think I was about 4 or 5 minutes. I hope to see you in Tacoma, and I'll try and get to the next of these off the beaten track meetings in a month or so and give you an update on anything new that's actually happened there. And by then, the registration fee will have gone up, so you need to register quickly. Thanks very much. Take care. Thanks, Russ.